Yeah, so a very good evening, guys. I hope you're well and well, fantastic. So, as you know, today's topic is impact of movies on the teenager, right? What is the impact of movies on a teenager? We're going to discuss about this today's topic. So, I think we should start the session. It is already at 6. So, actually, yeah, actually it
Yes,
is
definitely.
Yeah, so actually it is not a debate you can say, like it is just a conversation. Like you have to like say your point today. What is the impact? What do you find the impact of movies? Right. So just we have to share our point here. Yeah. So who would like to initiate this session?
Good evening, everyone. I want to can you tell me I'm not able to understand totally today's topic. I
Impact
feel
of
confused.
movies. You are a child, right? Do you watch any movies? So what impact do you find after watching the movies? What the impact do you find on the societies because of the movies, right? Because if any movie is famous, right, their song famous, all the society in the all the society that's famous goes viral, that song goes viral, right? And all the person, especially children and teenagers, they want to be behave like that, right? So you have to you have to tell your opinion regarding impact of movies, right, on the society, on the teenage, you can say. Like you can say yourself, what impact did you find you in yourself, movie causes what kind of impact on you, right? So you have to share. I hope you would get it. Okay.
Yes, so I want to initiate this
Yeah, yeah, brother, please.
firstly.
Yeah.
O- Okay, firstly, I want to introduce myself. My name is Navneet Sinha. I am from Patna. I am pursuing my BTech from Muzaffarpur College, and my hobbies are playing cricket, badminton, and reading books. So, these are all about myself, and so I, I want to start the topic.
Yeah, that's great. Yes,
So,
sure. But actually I'm also from Patna, brother.
okay,
Yeah, please continue.
that's good. So, I think the movies nowadays we watch movies that is completely. I think the the scenes and the story of the movies. Uh, Most of the movies are not good. I think because in movies you can see one hero and one villain, and both are fighting with each other, and uh, many stunt scenes and many other things you can find on movies. And I think it creates a bad impact on children because when children see these kind of movies, they also try to uh, become addictable, and they also try to do these kind of activities like stunts and uh, other kind of activities like uh, if in movies the hero is uh, doing something bad like uh, consuming alcohol or smoking cigarette, then also the children gets a bad impact. Like he also tried to copy his favorite favorite actors. So I think this movie creates a bad impact on the childrens and everyone. That's all my points.
Yeah, that's great, brother. Actually, especially if you talk about today's movies, so there's no any sense, right? We don't find any sense. Just you can say just it is just whatever you said, like just we find there. Yeah. So I think Muhammad, brother, hi brother, how are you? It is your first time. Would you like to introduce yourself, brother? Hi, Muhammad. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. So Yeah, so Saror brother, what do you think about the movies? What the impact did you find?
Uh, Whether I think there are so many movies which giving some positive effect on children, like a good movie. But in nowadays there are so many movies coming out which give negative impact on children, on teenagers. So I think whether apart from that movie, some movies, good movie, if you see two, three, I think more than two, three, good movie, it's giving good effect, good like if you see some good message I think. And nowadays I don't think movies can give good message. So whether I think in nowadays there are so many movies coming out which uh, mostly giving bad effect on children and teenagers. So that's it, brother.
Yeah, that's a great brother. What you said, it's absolutely right. Yeah, so yeah, Nehu sister, what do you think? What the impact did you find? Do you find after watching the movies on the teen, especially on teenagers?
ह्यूमन बच्चा और सोसाइटी पे क्या
Yeah,
प्रभाव पड़ने वाला
like
है?
the children, you can say the age of like 15 to 20 years old, like they are affected, especially they are affected, the children or the, you can say, the boys or girls who are belong to 8 to 20 years old. So they are highly like affected from the movies, by the movies, like on they are impacted, right? And they try to do whatever they find in the movies, the action, the, the dialogue, they use that. So don't you think, what the impact do you find?
Actually, Akash bro, children and society, the new movie and new version movie, and not effect, side effect any person, but good movie and motivational movie and anything. Then I not side effect is it is good my development and all situation, but nowadays the many childrens use application small children use application Instagram, Telegram, anything, but you we don't know you I side effect and I pressure in school, college, and I don't know school homework, but I know who we know. I know and today's movie what happened, whose names, anything.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. We forget all the homework. What did we like? What we got in the school, but we don't forget about the movies. What the happened? Like whatever happened in the movies, don't forget. We don't forget, right? We remember all the things. So you were
पूरा
right.
मतलब movie is right. I seen we seen all movies and all situation, but negative method movie not successful. But nowadays childrens and societies negative movie video.
Okay, I can understand that. Like right now, many like especially most of teenagers, they're watching negative movies rather than positive. You are also right. I'm agree with you. Yeah. So yeah, Muhammad brother, would you like to introduce yourself, brother, because you are the new here? May I know what is your name, brother? What the impact do you find on movies because of the movies on the teenagers? Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so good evening, Prem says. So as you know, today's topic is like what the impact, like what movies does impact on teenager, especially on teenager. So what impact do you find, says, especially nowadays? Yeah, hello.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, Akash, my voice is coming, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, Definitely, nowadays, I think in my
Sound is
point of
not
view,
clear in
both.
Kenya.
Hello.
Yeah, Muhammad brother, do you want to say something? Hello, Muhammad, are you here? Okay. Yeah, please continue, sis.
Okay, okay. Um, uh, Nowadays, the effect on teenager, no doubt in that both is coming, positive as well as negative. But if we compare both, then negative effect is more as compared to positive. Okay, in because what I feel that in movie, whatever that they have seen, that is based on the story, that is based on the that is not a, I think real is there, but still people are teenager who don't know, do not differentiate between the positive and real things or real things. Real things means what is the reality. Okay, do not, they feel that children or teenager ki, whatever that this is the true. Okay, this is happening. Okay, actually it is not happening, that is not a real part. Okay, so they are connected with that. If something are showing in the picture video, like in movie, like uh, mm, uh, the like any kind of that negative things like smoking or drinking, so the teenager they want to make like a fashion. Okay, ki, I should do also that, this is the, and they try to involve in that kind of the activities. Okay, that is the first thing. Second thing is that no doubt to watching movie, a lot of time consuming, and so many, and they are they are become less, I think emotions as compared to the person who are not watching, because in movies so violent scene are there, so many negative things are there. Okay, they will that kind, they become very unemotional, means lack of emotions
No.
they are in their mind. Hello.
Hello.
So
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good
yeah,
evening.
Mohammed, just finish me finish, I will finish. Okay, then you say, mute yourself.
Okay, okay, sir.
You mute yourself. If any things you want to ask, you can ask later. Okay.
Okay.
uh, yeah, that is a lack of emotions, they are connected with that, not a real things. Okay, and a lot of time consuming are there, so they are not focusing too much. Okay, some inspiration or some things they can learn, but I think watching a movie just for entertainment but not for learning purpose. Okay, they are not thinking about that what I've learned. How many persons you will think that, or even a young persons, they are thinking that I have learned this thing, that things from the movie? Very less. So how teenager will means will learn? So very less they will learn. Okay, but they will more negative things, because negative things just without telling anything spread just like that, and they can easily connect with the negative things. Okay, so that is a more bad effects are there as compared in teenager for watching movie. Yeah, Akash.
Yes, sir, you are absolutely right, sir. Like most of, like if you talk about teenagers, so they are most of they're picking up the like negative things from the movies, and they're not focusing on positive. You are also right. And if you talk about especially today's nowadays movies, so we don't find like any sense. It is a senseless. Yeah, you are right. So yeah, Muhammad brother, would you like to introduce yourself, because it is your first time, and then yeah, Muhammad brother, are you here? I think Muhammad is facing network issue. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, server brother, what do you think? Like, don't you think that like movies? What do you think? Like, don't you think that movies is a mirror of the societies? Don't you think that like after watching the movies, like we can know the very well about the societies. If we go to another society, there we don't know. So when we watch the movies, we can understand for some extent after watching the movies. Don't you think that?
Yes, brother, I think you are right. Uh, there are so many movies, like Hollywood movies and different uh, movies. We can watch and learn their culture and so many things. But I think the movie is not a mirror of our society. They giving also a negative impact. So I think we can learn their cultures, and if we talk about a foreigner movie and other country movie, so we can learn their culture, but I don't think, brother, it's our mirror of our society, as you say. So that's it, brother.
Yeah, that's great. That means you believe that movies are not the mirror of the societies because here we find a lot of negativities in the movies, right? And that's why we can't say it. Yeah, it's okay. So Akash brother, may I know what do you find the impact on the teenager because of the movies? What movies does like impact on a teenager? Yeah, Akash, are you here? It's okay. Yeah, so because what the impact? Yeah, please continue, Akash. Hello. Okay, so because what the impact did you find? Do you find on teenagers? As you are also teenager, right? What the impact do you find yourself after watching the movies? You can share your opinion too. When you watch movies, so what do you think after watching the movies? I'm audible because okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Nehul sister, may I know are you here?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so when you watch the movies, so don't you think that like if you talk about movies mean like we can include serial also, right? And most of you can see the most of like especially the girls and the women, they love to watch serials. So don't you think that they're just wasting their time after watching it? Don't you think that like it impacting like bad effect by watch like after watching that serial and movies, they also getting the new recipe and they are also using that recipe in their life, in their family, right? Don't what do you think about it? Yeah, hello.
Actually, Akash, the serial is not important in our life, but serial is new version and unhappy, happy, and new fashion and new words. Imagine to जैसे imagine to जैसे motivation story, then I story, but a story is tell a lie. And girls and women like a serial, uh, but serial is not important in our life, because there are some point are positive and many point negative method and quarrel method. Actually it's that is why serial is not important. And sometimes I happy in my life, and our happening. So I I saw movies, serial.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, so because do you have any point? Do you want to say something regarding the impact of movies?
No, brother, go on.
Okay, it's okay. So Akash, are you here? May I know? Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so
Yes, I am connected.
okay, yeah. So Akash sir, don't you think that like when we watch movies, so after like if you're talking about a teenager, like teenager are not that much adult, they're not think about themselves, right? So don't you think when we watch movies teenager, so after watching the movies when they saw uh, like luxurious car, like luxurious vehicles, luxurious house, and that's how they create a, you can say, wrong belief. They also try to do that. They also try to become like that. That is not real in the life. Don't you think that? And they just uh, creating a wrong imagination and try to do that. And because of that, like they're also doing wrong things. Don't you think that? Because of only watching the movies. So don't you think that it is impacting on teenager bad effect? Like in movies, if if they show the teenager sign that they're just uh, seeing or watching only the like villain in today's movie, what we are watching just villain, heroine and hero, right? And just like that, and we don't find anything. So don't you think it impacting us negatively on the teenager? Don't you think that?
Yeah, absolutely, Akash, and I'll agree that it's a very impactful. But be frankly, there is a lots of dreamy life they are showing. We can we never achieve any time, but that side also be a right that dreams are good to see, but it's very rare to achieve that. So we need to understand what is a good for us. But be frankly saying that we never understand. We should understand first thingly ki we need to accept the situation as they are. We whenever we are at a slum place, we are at society place, we are at a building place, we need to accept our life as it is, and we need to understand why we are need to upgrade ourselves. So basically the teenager will never think about too much. They are just going and lots of dream, and they ran away from their dream, but they never see the what is the advantages and disadvantages. But after a certain some situation, and after a certain point, they realize they get some experience about the bad situation. After that they decide कि यार something is missing, we already had uh, gone in our hand. So that's we needed to because of the picture showing the lots of the big bungalow, the luxurious car. The luxurious car, it's not bad, but the way of we getting that that thing, that dreaming life na, they matters a lot. If you are a threats, if you are getting a wrong thing, so that's a really harmful for us. If we get like a drug mafia and other thing. The dreams is not good, but dream are not a bad thing, but we are the processing of the achieving something not so that's really impactful. That's it, Akash.
Yeah, that's great, brother. You spoke so tremendously. Yeah. So, Sarah brother, what do you think? Don't you think that when we watch movies, so and especially if you talk about the villager area, like in village area, most of people they are not aware of their right? So when they watch movies or any serial, so because of that they can also know their right? They can also mm, they can also like uh, modern themselves, right? So don't you think that like when they're watching movies, so it is beneficial for them? Like because of movies, they are knowing their right, how they do that, like they're watching the movies. Don't you think that?
I think, brother, some movie, there, if you talk only some movie, not every movie giving like this message. Most of the movie, I think, nowadays giving bad advice, bad message for bad message for, I think, us. So I think some movie, if you talk only some movie, then it's a good. And uh, also there are so many movies who giving I think some positive effect. So I think it depends what type of movie is it. So that's it, brother.
That's great. Yeah. So because as you were a child, so don't you think that when you have a TV in your home, so don't you think that instead of study, instead of like preparing your homework, just you uh, watching cartoon, watching TV, so don't you think that it is bad? It is not. It impacting bad on you. Don't you think that?
Yes, really, it is impacting bad on us. Not only child, it is also impacting on our every person. So yes, this can you tell me what is question? Like I said that this is bad, right? Yes, like we are watching movies. Like my suppose that I am there is a home in my home there is TV and I'm watching and now after 10 or 20 days my exam is coming, so because of that I'm not able to read. So I would suggest that this is also bad.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So Priyam sir, don't you think that the director they made the movies only uh, when the they watch the movies when the people like watching the movie. So don't you think that when there are a lot of movies that has no sense, they go to viral, right? And because of that, like they also aid the negativity, like not positive. They don't think about the society for earning the money. And also, if you talk about today's movies, they just thinking about the society. They just making the movies only for money. So don't you think, sir, it should be the not good for the society? Because they are, if you talk about earlier movies, if you compare earlier movies to today's movies, so earlier movies were good. We used to find some sense, some emotion, but right now it is not there, right? It's all happening like we're not able to understand uh, what is going on in the movies. Don't you think, sir?
Akash, just one see, just put yourself. You are the director, okay, of any movie, okay, and you will invest so many rupees or crores of rupees, okay. So what is your expectation? You want some profit, okay. Whether how many, what kind of the movie are there, what kind of the things are there, okay. That is a different thing. But as a director or the investor, definitely want to profit. Now audience is like that. The more audience are there to watch this kind of the movie, so accordingly they are making the movie director. They are not means thinking about the society, because they have invested so much amount, so in return they want to get, okay. It of government is there, censor board are there, so they have to object, or if anything are wrong in that, okay. If they are not objecting and passing that movie, means it is maybe favoring the director or whatever that things, okay. Whether it is a culture is like that, not changing, so accordingly they are making the movie. So I think it's not wrong, okay. If any director or movie, movie as per that audience or as per that maximum people's or maximum earning they can do. Okay, and they are not thinking about the society. First of all, they whatever that how many means the persons are working. So whether how much they are able to give the salary on all the whatever that means the charges are there. So whether I mean how much profit they are getting. If they will feel loss, so next onwards they cannot make a movie. And if he invested so much crores of rupees are not getting any profit. So how will they will survive? So they cannot survive. Okay. So that is the first point. And second point is that what I am trying to that the persons who are watching the movie, okay, like audience, okay, we have to be very selective. What kind of the movie to watch? What kind of the movie should not watch? Okay, based on the review or something. So on what message they are giving. So we should be very selective. We should be very choosy towards to watch the movie. We should not watch any kind of the movie. Okay, and it is our responsibility and it is a parents' responsibility. Okay, what kind of the movie they should watch. So it is not a director responsibility. Director not telling that you come and watch. They made the movie. Okay, as per the audience. It is your choice whether you want to watch or not watch. So that should be there. I think they are making what kind of the movie based on that audience only. That is not a wrong. What I feel.
Yes, sir, you are absolutely right. Like they are why they are creating movies because of the earning money, because of the making a profit, right? So it is not their responsibility, right? It is our responsibility. We should be selective which kind of movie should we watch. So you are absolutely right. Yeah, so server brother, don't you think that like when we watch good movies, like when any director like create a good movies, positive movie, so that movie was not watched by the people, especially teenagers don't watch. They only and they also when we watch positive movies, so they feel like boring. Do you feel that? Like so, do you believe that? Like when they watch positive movies, so they feel boring. Do you agree with me?
Uh, yes, brother, I agree with you. But if you talk only, I think there are so many movies. I tell you, I think 2 3 years before I watched Interstellar movie. You know Interstellar. Famous is famous.
Sorry, actually, I don't know about it. But yeah, you can continue, brother. Yeah, I can. It would be famous.
So I think one of the I think the greatest movie, and they change my thinking. They change. I watched that movie and they change my complete thinking how the world is work, and that movie affect a very important role model of my life, I think. And that because of that movie I can decide my future. I think I'm inspired of what I want to do in my life. So I think if you in now generation they don't like such movie, and they like such violence movie, that's why director is making like that movie, I think. So yes, brother, I think so. It depend our it. I think in our generation problem, I think the teenagers uh, don't like that such movie. They like violencing movie and the kind of abusing word movie. You can say that. So that's it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, you are right because they're liking violence and aggressive movie. That's why the director they're making that kind of movies. You are right because we are people promoting that kind of movies. That's why they're making. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, so because don't you think that like there are a lot of person, there are a lot of society, there are a lot of people in the world, right? That they don't know about the any problem, but because of the movies, like they can we can spread the awareness, like uh, like if any problem is created or anything happened. Okay, because goals. Okay, so yeah, Prem said like don't. Yeah, because why are you again going and coming? Are you facing network issue? Yeah, so Vikas, are you here? May I know? Vikas? It's okay. So yeah, so what do you think? Like, don't you think that like because of the movies we can we can make the aware of the peoples to the people? Don't you think that? Like after movies we can spread our thought. Like many like that voice got a famous. Like this can do. Like this is going on in the world or in the society. Like that kind of problem we can so on the movies. Don't you think that? And through the movies, like we can make the way to the people. Like do that. Otherwise, it could be happen like that. Don't you think that? Because of the movies like people are becoming aware. Hello, Vikas. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. So, Prem sir, don't you think that, sir? Like when teenager watching movies, so they just okay, it's okay, network issue, that's okay. Yeah, so Prem sir, don't you think like when teenager watching movies, so they they just like after watching the movies when they watching the heroes, right? Like they're riding on the bikes. So after watching the bike or vehicles, anything, they also uh, try to buy that thing, and they like insist to their father or parent that I want to also buy it, and that's that thing. So don't you think that like it is not good? Like after watching the movies, they are just showing they also trying to be like that hero, but they are not understanding like it is all the imaginary. The hero did do it just on the on the green cloth, right? But not in reality they did. But the audience or the teenager they are trying to do in the actual, and that's why they are getting it's sometimes they met with accident too and problem too. Don't you think, sir?
Yakas, correct. Okay, because what we are doing, whatever the pictures or the means the in the whatever the pictures or the character are showing in the movies, and we try to copy them. Okay, even not only the teenager, even youngster also try to copy the same things. Okay, some by just you have told about that some bikes are there, smokings are there, all the things are there. So they whatever they have seen, and it becomes fascinating. Okay, and same things we want to do. Okay, you have put the example of the bikes. Okay, and same things the children are also insisting the parents, I want the bike. Okay, because he has seen that character or the bike in that movies, but it is not a good. Okay, because to ride the bike or everything's our rules are there, our government rule are there. Okay, yeah, from this age you can ride the bike or something. And when parents actually children may not understand what I feel that. Okay, but parent can understand, try to convince some way. Okay, because children's what they have seen, they try to compare the lifestyle, they try to put all the stuff or try to get all the things. Okay, they will demand children's because they are children's, they are innocent, they don't know about anything. Okay, what is real, what is not real. But parents should control, parents should make aware, and parents should control what kind of the movie our children are watching, and what sense they are buying, whether they are really required or not. So everything we have to, the parents can think, and accordingly they have to give advice to the children. Okay, so but whatever you thought, that's correct, it should not be happened. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir, you are right. Like the teenagers they're not able to understand because they don't know like money from like their parents from where they are getting. You right? Yeah. So because do you want to say something?
No, am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible. Do you want
The
to say
thing,
something?
yes, you know what was my question I want to answer? Can you repeat again that one question? You know, I was facing lot of network issue. I think it's about to rain. That's why.
Okay, it's okay. I will come to you. Actually, I
Okay,
forgot
okay.
that question. What the question that was? Yeah. So, Naresh, brother, do you want to say something regarding impact of movies? What like movies are impacting on the teenager? What do you think, sir? Naresh, sir, are you here? May I know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like, do you find any changing because of the movies in yourself or any on your society?
Yeah, changing. Bro.
Okay, so what kind
Movie,
of
bro.
yeah? So what kind of like impact do you find? Like, can you share it?
Yeah, best movie encourages and the society, bro. Door close. Huh?
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so yeah, because do you want to say something?
Okay, I have one question, brother. My mind is saying like you guys have to tell me that I have listened that like because of like nowadays like societies people all over the world like nowadays like negativeness is too much like children are also watching bad videos, any short videos, this kind of videos, and they're being a bad day by day they are not getting good, like day by day they are like damaging and like I want to say that society is negative, and like because of that director is making a bad negative movies, like negative witness movies, and before that we like why I think that why only negative witness has a spread, or why didn't positive witness spread? I have one question like why? I have one question like why?
Actually,
Why
I
didn't
think
it?
yeah, I got it. Actually, Prem sir has told already. Actually, because why they are making, because we are promoting it, right? We are watching that, and because of that, director they are making the movies because like we are promoting more the negative movies, right? If that director watching making movies on the that is on the basis of real positive movies, so many person not watching that, and that's why they stop watching. Why the director are making movie for benefit, right? So they are making the benefit from that kind of movie. That's why they are making. So I think you got it. Yeah. So yeah, Akash sir, are you here? May you know?
It's yeah, it is good for like they are making like they want to earn money, and they are making like society like that kind of video. So I would say that why can't we see positive movies, positive things, positive videos?
Okay, that's great. Okay, I got it. Yeah. So Akash sir, as Vikas said that, like yeah, actually he want to say that because why we are watching negative movies, because director or they are making, that's why. If that director stop like making that movies, so we'll not watch movies. If they only made the positive movies, so we'll watch positive movies only. So don't you think, sir? What do you think about it? Like we should stop making like that senseless movies. We just make only movies that has a sense. Then we can watch only because we have only that kind of movies. So don't you think, sir? What do you think about it?
Yeah, sure, Akash. But be frankly, please stop saying me as a sir. I'm just your friend because of when we are respecting each other, that's a good for us. But be frankly, if we are getting some restriction about that, if we get the respect higher and higher, then so kindly use us. Kindly use a Akash. Akash, that's a okay sound. But if you are really want to you see yesterday me on live, so I suggest you to just Akash, just like brother, it's okay for me. So and Vikas are asking a question about that the he why industry create a positive movie, but I be frankly in our life, if you trying to do a good thing, unfortunately mistakes are happens. It means the negative thinking are already happen. Sometimes we enjoying as like a fun, or sometime, but we never get the moral how to aware about that. Because of if I try to make something about good, so 95 99% probability, the reality, the 99% probability are getting a fail. But we we need to understand that process. The process is that if we trying to do well thing, so already something is happening wrongly. So sometimes we that process we are enjoying more than, and we are emotionally are satisfying that process only. We are not understand the what we want to become. It means why we are starting that position. If we are focus on what we are starting that position, we already clear, and we ignore we ignore that failure thing firstly, and after that second point, if we are really upset minded, and otherwise we are disturb something, so we can entertain some time. We are laughing our mistakes. Arey yaar, that's a wrong thing I do, but I aware same time. So we need to understand that we need to laugh at our mistake first, so we can easily understand the aware about what we are what we need, what mistake we need to get the repetitively for the achieving something. So when we are aware about we are really wake up our awareness, so the mistakenly our probability drop down. So industry also they enjoying that movement ki yaar, all populations are only enjoy that process we are making, we are mistaking people, so they grab that content, they use in that video, they grab our attention. So we need to understand what we focus on our attention. I know my English is not fluent, that's why it's really challengeful to grab this, but it's my emotions where I try to share, because of it's also my journey to how to speak someone. So it's a fine, and I'm not shy about that. I'm also proud to I got this opportunity as a free platform. So the Akash, that's it.
Yeah, that's great. I got it, brother. Yeah, actually, yeah, whatever you said, it is 100% right. Until unless we'll not like, if we only watch positive movies, right? So, by the mistake, if we got in negativity in a problem, we not watch like problem like movies, negative movies. So how can we understand? Like if we watch negative movies, so that means we can make the awareness, like we can make like in the negativity what we can do, like we can find a new recipe, right? When we watch any movie, so and there any problem, so we at the last we find the solution also, right? So when we watch only the positive movies, so I don't think we're not able to aware of the negative, right? So negative movies also needed to create. Yeah, Akash sir, Akash brother is right. Yeah, so yeah, because
I would like you have said that we should watch like positive movies, right? And like nowadays, like positive movies are not too much like sorry, like like I want to say, it was another question. Like we watch any kind of movies. Let's take any Bollywood movies, South movies, any Hollywood movies. But what we find, like we find villain, how to fight, how to do. But it's up to you. What do you what like you want to learn positive or you want to learn negative? Every movie has negative and positive. I mean to say, you what do you want? That it will happen. So I think if you want positive, then in your mind it will only come positive, and even in movies will come negative witness, then your mind automatically clear that. Yes, right.
So you are right. It depends on us. We find both negative and positive, both side in the movies. It depends upon us, what we are craving, right? If we watch one movie, if we watch anything like movies, if you talk about anything, movies, reading book, anything. If you like according to like if you are watching that movie according to getting knowledge, so you get knowledge. You will focus on only knowledge, and if you are like focusing only for entertainment, then of course you will be get entertainment. Yeah, so it depend upon us, like what purpose we are making movies, we are watching movies. Yeah. So yeah, Prem sir, do you agree with Akash brother whatever he said? Because he said that negative movies is also important, because until unless we'll not watch negative movies, how we can understand the negativity, negative situation? If we watch negative movies, so there we can also in our real life we can also face the negative problem, negative things also, because we have when we watch movies we can find some kind of recipe. Don't you think, sir? What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Uh,
Negative
sorry,
means
sir.
what?
Continue.
No, yeah, because negative means what? Means what is that example? If you will put, then we can
No,
understand
actually,
in
like
better way.
negative, like we can say that, we can say for like villain, they're like harassing the girls, right? So, if you're watching that movie, so we can, and if we watch in real life that kind of thing, so we can understand that, yeah, that is happening, and we can understand that that is negative, and we can find the solution, because uh, we know the solution in the movies, right? We can use that solution, but we don't.
Okay, okay. No, yeah, we understood that. Okay, means negative. Okay, definitely we have to be aware what kind of the means fault, or we can say that mistakes. Okay, we can means that can happen in our life, and in that situation, how to come out from that situation. Okay, it is true. Okay, just like sometimes if you will see the movie, initially so much struggles are there, so much the hero are getting a lot of means pain. They are means the villain are beat the hero, so many things they are doing, but after that hero come like a hero, then means kill to all the um, villains. It happens. Yeah, but whatever Vikas told, that's true. In what sense? If because what I feel in personally, every movie has positive things and negative things both, and all movie at the end give a good message. Not not hardly maybe 1% or very less percentage of movie are giving bad means a negative message. All whatever I watched, all maybe I have give the good message to the so that we can learn from that movie. But what is your attitude? What is your means? What way you are means uh, to means watch? In what sense you are watching? If you just because told that's 100% true, in if your purpose is or to learn something, then all the positive things will come in your mind. In that every even with negative things are there, the positive things will come. You will learn something from that scene, from that story. But how we are watching, okay, so that's true, both are required, okay, to understand the situation and to come out from that situation. Yeah, Vikas.
Yes, sir. You spoke so perfectly. I'm right. I'm agree with you. Yeah. So, Naresh sir, don't you think like when any teenager, yeah, we'll come to Vikas. Wait sometime. Uh, when any teenager or any one like, for example, when you watch any movies or anyone watch movie, so don't you think like they also the person they watch movies, so they started thinking themselves as a hero, right? So don't you think like they feel proud that they are a hero or they are using that thing also in their real life? So do you think that uh, it make it possible? Like, do you feel like should we use like I want to say that should we use that kind of thing that we watch in movies? Should we use in our real life? What do you think about it? The recipe we got, should we use in our real life or not? From, that we got through the movies. Yeah, Naresh sir, are you here? May I know?
Hello.
Yeah, did you get it? Whatever I said, I want to say that what like when we watch movies, so whatever recipe we got, whatever idea we got, should we use that idea in our real life or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Real life in use, bro. Movies.
Okay, okay, we should use, right? Yeah, you are right. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So Akash brother, don't you think that like as Nikhil sir said that we should use the real life. So don't you think that sometimes when we use it, so it make us problem. It fall in it make us in a big problem. Don't you think that sometimes when we use the recipe or the idea that we got from the movies, because that is not a fully idea. That is just not a full information about that idea like we got. Don't you think that? Hello, hello. Am I audible to you?
Is it for me?
Yeah, it is for you. Like, what do you think? Like, whatever idea or recipe we got from the movie, should we use in our day-to-day life? What do you think about it?
Actually, Akash and all of guys are my basic principle. It is a I saw from my born in a Ramayana and Mahabharata. Basically, first thing. So I am already faithful about that. The every person, if we really want and really desiringly, if you want to really want to desire something, you will get it. Sometimes it's a struggle or always happens, but it never matter. It's never matter what how efforts we are getting, but it really matter how passionately we are working. So every time, because of I also saw in my life, if a person it's really beggar, but he really want to get desiring someone, desiring something or someone. So uh, they got desire, it will definitely happen, and they get a small child. They changes their life. It's a small way. Even the very rich people, they have a really ego about their financial level. There are beauties and luxurious items, but still they suffering like they have a some child issue, some have health issue. It's really happens. It's a law of karma. So that's why I really be frankly believing what's our law of karma and what's our mental thought. Because of it's really it's a weapon of our mental thought, how to use that way and how to perish our thinking level. If you think about the negative thinking, Lina, so we are always be a negatively. But if you understand something, if you really want to know, but we must that point of view, you must doing a positive thing. You should see, you should uh, listen, you should understand negative, but due to aware for the negativity, yeah, I don't want to do that thing. So that's a thing. And but it also be a maximum time you spend the time in positive manner. But after that you saw negative movie, you just think about what is a positive and what is a negative. So what is a negative? Okay, then let go. You just understand negative, then let them go. And positive thing, how can I follow that thing? It is a really hurtful. It is a harmful as well. But it's a habit, just like we a new habit to get habitual something, or they get time. So just like that. So I'm also on that field, on that path to surviving, to achieving something. That's why I'm here. That's it. Akash.
Yeah, brother, you are absolutely right. Like until unless we'll not like there are a lot of recipe and technique we find from the movies, but the technique and recipe or the any like idea we got, we can understand which is negative, which is positive, which would work. We can understand it, right? We have a sense for it. So if we find that it is useful, also dialogue, there are a lot of dialogue that we can use in our day-to-day life. So we can also, if we find that that is useful, we can keep it, right? But if that thing it is useless, just we should let them go. Yeah, so I think we should running out of time. So if you have any more, if you want to say any more regarding this topic, then you can. Prem sir, Vikas, Naresh sir, Akash brother, if you have any more point, then you can. Okay, it's okay. So I think we should wind up the session here. So good night to all of
Good night.
yeah. See you tomorrow with a new topic. Till then, bye and have a nice day. Thank you for connecting here.
Good
Yeah,
night.
bye Akash. Bye guys. Nice to talk with you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.